Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Fields of Glory Empires, episode 4 with the series. Our Dacia playthrough here. We've gone to war, not because we wanted to, but because we've been made to. So these guys declared war on us, and we're moving our forces down here to our. We've got a fortress here, and we're hoping that we'll be able to essentially utilize this fortress in defense of this province if they do move in on us. But if they don't move in on us, we're probably going to go after them because we do have an objective here. We're going to want to take that. So I've already gone ahead and done everything I needed to do for this turn. A lot of it's going to be just ticking through the turns, waiting for population and things to start building up. And some of our buildings here to be constructed. But there we go. Okay, and we can see their army there. There's no way that's as big as I'm... Okay, it's a combat power of 2. Okay. So we've gone up 3. Boy, we still keep going up, so that's pretty good. Legacy points we're starting to get a little bit of a split now. A lot more people getting more legacy points or less. All right, harsh weather. Ooh. And it looks like it too. Lots of rain. I like that. That's cool. Okay, so they've got 17 and 2. All right, for a second there I thought it said 217 earlier when I saw it because I think I saw the 2 and the 17. I don't know. Oh, we've got 26. So they've got 5 units and then 1 unit. This is a plains. Has a frontage of 12. So there's the frontage I was looking for. We have a combat power of 26 with 8 units, which is pretty good. We've got the defense and the attack bonus. I don't think I can see their general. But I can see what they're fielding now. They've got 8 heavy infantry, yikes, and some skirmishers and some regular infantry, so those 8 heavy infantry would wreck us. We might be better off hoping that they attack us. There's no way I'm going to go down there and attack them. If they attack us, their heavy infantry will get a penalty for moving into the mountainous terrain, and then we'll get a defense bonus, so we'll be able to crush their army. But I guarantee you, if we go down here, we're going to lose. There's no way we'll fight that. Not those 8 heavy infantry. We don't have the infantry to do it. So we'll have to keep producing our own units as well as growing everything else. Our envoys have returned and they've rejected our offer. Boy, nobody wants to be friends with us. They all very much dislike us. Well, at least we got one more turn for the cult house. That'll be the additional culture, which we need so badly right now. Trying to get that progress token. We could always come down into this forest area and take this, but I don't know, not really that great of an area. I'd much rather get some of these areas with these 3 pops instead of these areas with 2. We could go over into this mountainous terrain, mountain with blizzard though, so I don't think that's a good idea right now. It does have a river crossing, a frontage of 4, so we might actually excel in something like that. Very small defense rating. This could be beneficial. Is there anything there? That's where the wild beasts are. Okay. So, maybe we'll, ooh, what's this? They got a famine there. Maybe we'll move into this and take it out. It's got a blizzard though, and I don't know, let's see. Can't move in this region. Terrain is prohibited. So maybe because of the mountain? The blizzard right now? Yeah, see, we can't move into there at all. So these mountains are actually a natural barrier right now for us. That's pretty handy, as well as these mountains. I like that. Alright, then we'll stay on the defense for now here. And I think I'd like to recruit some more soldiers if we can. We could recruit them here and send them down. We can get the heavy infantry now. A lot more. Ooh, combat power of 15. These guys are no joke compared to our combat power of 2. They're very tough. Attack 5, defense 5, hits a 4. Effectiveness 3. Very expensive unit. Costs us 86 gold, 20 manpower, 9 metal, 50 equipment with an upkeep of 15, 4 manpower, and 3 metal. But this would be an army to have To have one of these in our army would be very good. They are mountain men, so the supply usage, they do get a movement bonus, an attack bonus, and a defense bonus of 1. That's going to be awesome because a lot of our terrain is mountainous. So anybody trying to invade us is going to really suffer with combat penalties. But if we can build some of these guys and have them in an army, they will be excellent because our enemies will suffer an attack bonus and we'll get an attack bonus. It'll be good. Supply usage lessens by 1 and active only in rough and mountainous terrains. So as long as we're in mountainous terrains, they get the mountain men. Provincial. So they can only be built, what, here probably? We could build them anywhere in the province they can be constructed. So we could build them right here. All right. The 15 gold, though, that's kind of the real kicker for me. I don't know if it's worth it to do that. It's this governor's palace here that unlocked them. To get more gold would require me to probably cut back in certain areas. This has growth. We gotta wait till we get this growth for a lot of these areas before we can spend it on gold. So we're kind of just waiting. We could dump something into here. We wouldn't have as much infrastructure. I think this will be done in 1 turn regardless. It will. That'd give us plus 22 gold. A lot less infrastructure, which is not that great. This is going to grow in 20 turns. Maybe after the cult site is done, the culture plus 5, it will take up some infrastructure. Just maybe we can go for the blacksmith. And we might be able to pull this citizen off up to here. Maybe. This has remained unchanged. This is going up. That's good. All right, I'm excited for the cult site. Then I think the blacksmith might be a definite. We'll see what's available to us. Needs lumber, trading required, which we have lumber for the charcoal pile. It would give us some money and some infrastructure. It produces coal. We already have lumber because we got a sawmill in a province next to here. And this would get us coal so that way we don't have to go out and get coal. So some of the resources that are on the map that you can't get to can later be manufactured. Oh, we wanted to get the ranch, so if we get the cattle, we get additional food, more growth, produces cattle, and I know cattle was beneficial to some of these surrounding areas, and we don't have cattle. Where's the closest cattle? No place. Horses. Oh, there's coal here. So if we conquer this guy, then we could take his coal. So yeah, we'll want to go for the cattle for sure. And the blacksmith was the other one too that I thought about getting. But maybe I'll get it someplace else. You know, we can get it, maybe if we get this public works here, we'll get some cattle. Oh, that's gone up. So the infrastructure was helping it. So the infrastructure is starting to spread out more. Okay. Farm, growth in 9, 4. All right. So yeah, there was some places here I know, like we have a farm here. Yeah, see, so we're building a farm. If we get cattle, we get a bonus of 2 food. That was the big thing. I think here, shepherd house. It produces wool, but we already have that, but it does give more food. We don't want a pleasure house. You don't want to take any more decadence than we have to. We can't build anything here or here. Unless I was to deconstruct something. This doesn't, let's see. Now we definitely want this. Reduction in metal cost, free supply per turn. Larger stockpiles, okay. Alright, so plus 22 gold. Let's go ahead and build a heavy infantry. It's going to be so useful for us to have that. I definitely think we'd be stupid not to do that. It'll definitely make it so that, I mean, right now I know we would win this, but it'll definitely make me feel more confident. And being mountainous, you know, maybe we'll branch out and we'll go after one of these if this guy decides he's not going to attack us. We could also jump down into here and conquer this and then maybe take their capital out from underneath them. They might even surrender at that point. I'm not sure. I think it's a good way to go, though. Okay, so they move their forces around for no real good reason. Looks like Luigi up here, whatever you want to pronounce it. Lugai. Ooh, we've gone up 8. Nice. Oh, getting up there. No progress tokens, though. Everybody else has progress tokens. We probably would get one if we went for an objective. Under the rise rule of Uzmis, Dacia civilization is progressing. Progress tier reached. Yes. All right. Status age 20. We're still a stable industrial tribal chieftain, but we're progressing now. So let's see. Legacy falling behind. Civilization Balkanic. We're still money poor because we just bought that unit. Enemy army strength equivalent. All right. Construction in your nation should be sped up. Whatever the cost expires in 3 turns. This condition can be activated. This condition must be true. Owned capital at least equal to 1. So develop infrastructures. Construction in your nation should be sped up. Yeah. So have the workers work harder. So this is a decision we got. I must have missed this earlier. I think I remember seeing it, but I forgot to pick it here. So have the workers work harder. Using this option, the infrastructure output of all our regions will increase by 15%, but we will lose 10 loyalty points in each region. These effects last 6 turns. Buy extra construction materials and bring in foreign engineers. It costs us 225 gold. Do I want to lose the 10 loyalty points? I think so. It's 6 years, but then we get infrastructure output by 15%, so our buildings will build a lot quicker. So I think we'll go ahead and do that. Hopefully we don't regret it later on. So some nation traits here. So health bonus, let's see. So -5 health. Did we get a loyalty bonus of 5? So that might have been, let's see. Decadence gain reduced by 5. Leader force pool, free unit support. Yeah, so nothing really different here. HVZ +2, and this is unchanged. Nice. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Cult site has also been completed, so that was a bonus as well. Having that cult site. Oh, those units are actually all the way over here. So we're going to have to march them over to join our army. Before we can move out, maybe capture some sort of objective. And they actually cycled their units around, so we might not have been able to attack this anyways because of the way they cycled that. I don't know. Let's see. Their move speed is 4. Our move speed is 5, so we would move faster. So we should get there before they technically get there. But then they would still come in behind us and attack. But I think we'd get the defensive bonus. I'm not sure. See, these are some things I'll have to kind of test and see how they work before I mess with them. Because I just don't know. So, all right, growth in 15 turns now. We can build one more building. We've got lots of cult site here, which is good. That's going to give us that culture bonus we so desperately need. Bonus of 5 culture from marble. We don't have marble, so this is worthless to build. A candle shop. Bonus of 8 money and 4 culture if we have tin. So not useful unless we have tin. And we need wax, which we don't have. Wood cutting produces lumber. Gives us more infrastructure and money. Herbalist, more health, more manpower. Hunter lodge, more food. If we get a bonus from wild beasts, which we don't have, but if we get wild beasts, which we can get, we get a bonus of 5 food and -2 manpower again for the hunter lodge. None of these seem good. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll refresh that. 3 turns, we get a new structure proposal. I think that's what we're going to have to do. All right, so 2 turns for some growth here. 7 turns. We got 3 turns for growth here. 3 turns for growth here. So every place now starting to look like they're going to get some growth. This army can now move into here, but we'll wait now till we get our mountainous troops. They'll be very beneficial for fighting this. We're definitely going to want them. I'm not going to build anything else. Let's let our gold build up a little bit more. Once it gets up there, I'll decide what I want to do. Let's see, 15 turns, so 6 gold. We could go like this now. That'd be 11 turns and 12 gold. So why don't we do that for a little bit? I really want to get this population. I'm going to keep him on culture for now, though. Since we're doing pretty good with the progress and decadence, we're doing all right here. The +2 is not bad. Still, though, we need way more objectives. I wish this was an objective. Yeah, we don't want to attack him. We just need a bigger army to do it. I could always move my army back. He didn't attack me the 2 turns earlier. For whatever reason, he didn't feel confident. We could always fight him out of here if he does come back. I would hate to move and have him attack because he would take this province. We have no defense there. Aside from a little bit of a garrison defense. He would have to break the walls, but then we'd have to attack and push him out. So I don't know if it would help. But we do need another one of these. And this would be the perfect one to take because it's got 3 populations, so already a lot of potential to build up. You know, why don't we risk it? Risk it for the biscuit, right? Let's move our guy back. See what happens. Then he can join up with that force, and then we can attack that plains there and take it. Like I said, this could be really risky, but we're going to take the chance. If he moves up and attacks us, we'll just have to go back and counter. We might have a better chance of fighting him anyways behind our lines. If we draw him out of his territory, he won't get the defensive bonus, plus the mountainous terrain's still going to make his units clumsy. His heavy units, which his army is primarily heavy units. And we've moved up 4, and we got our first progress token. Yeah, nice. Sweet. Looking pretty good, guys. All right. Yeah, so if he comes up here, he's going to hit that mountainous terrain. He's going to get that clumsy trait. Then we attack him. Like I said, his army's primarily... It's primarily heavy infantry, so it'll fold in half in our mountainous terrain. So we are easily defensible. These are all forest, though, which they also get the clumsy trait for that. All right, so what do we got here? Dacia has received a progress token, is now standing at 1 progress tokens. Awesome. So that's going down, though. Decadence is still remaining unchanged, which is good, but we've got a progress token. 5% chance to receive a progress token. Hopefully we'll get another one. If we go for the objective, we probably have a higher chance of doing it. Decreed a new public works, so that's our condition for workers as well. So all of our infrastructure should have gone up. We should see these being built faster. That's 2, though, so that's going to be what it is. Ah, yes, 8, so that's good. 6 here. Can't build anything here, but 2, let's see. 1 turn, we get another population here. I'll probably dump it right into infrastructure. Then we can start building this place up as soon as we get the public works. 2 turns here. I'll probably dump them into maybe money. We'll get another building slot too, so maybe I'll put them in infrastructure. And 2 turns here as well, so starting to hit that point here, and we'll be able to build here as well. I'll probably put him in infrastructure because it's -1 here. But I'd like to get culture going as well for some of these areas. All right, let's build maybe another... See, I wonder if I want to do another light cavalry since they're so cheap. And we're going to get a bunch of units here soon, so we should have some gold, especially if we conquer this. Let's do that because it's going to be a turn anyways for these units to adjust to our leader. So if I could build 2 more cavalry, it'll be perfect. Because then they can all adjust at the same turn and then we'll have them. And they still haven't advanced up to us. We should take a look at the world when we get a chance. Oh, another progress token, but we did move backwards 1. But now we got 2 progress tokens, so we're starting to look kind of good here. I like it. So we got a new population here. He's currently being put on food. They are going to grow in 4 turns. If we wanted to drop him, which we could do, the infrastructure, this will be done in 5 turns. And growth in 5 turns. So I think we'll do that. Definitely want to get that public works. We got a farm here. All right, growth in 1 turn, growth in 1 turn. And we're about to recycle all these. All right, let's merge our forces here. There we go. All right, so, and this unit's actually considered a veteran as well, so he's even better. Probably because we built him here, so we had the veteran status. We'll give him the defender again. And they're going to have to adjust to him. But we got a combat power of 42. It's a lot better than what it was. We still need a lot more regular infantry. Most of our army is light cavalry. Combat power 3, though, because of the veteran status for some of these. So that's pretty snazzy. But we'll definitely need some more regular. All right. So we're at 2 progress tokens. All right. And a 30% chance to receive another progress token. And this guy's age 51. Damn, he's still alive. Poor health, too. So you can see our progress tokens actually right here. So we're trying to go for a glorious industrial tribal chiefdom, hopefully. All right, so we'll let these guys adjust to the new leader, and then we'll advance into another objective here, this plains. Lots of food here. Available food 27. There's availability, so we could get some food here and get 3 more population and potential to build some more buildings. All right. Still 2 progress tokens. I see Rome's got 4 of those. A lot of people with 4 here. Some of these have turned into glorious. There's a lot of glorious I'm seeing here. All right. Arabia, 4 aging tokens. 4 aging tokens. Oh, we're seeing a lot of... Ooh, here's some old tribal kingdoms down here now. So a lot of stuff happening. Emergency levy. Receive extra troops in your capital for a cost in legacy points. Ooh, so we've got 20 legacy points. Okay, so the nation is in danger. Veterans are recalled, citizens are armed, allies are mustered. Expires in 12 turns. This condition can't be activated. So let's see, we gotta own a capital. Ratio of enemy troops percentage power is at least equal to 200. So we can't do this just yet, but we might be able to later. This is unchanged and unchanged, okay. And we did not get another legacy point, but we have a 25% chance to receive another another progress token. 25% chance to receive another one, though. And more population. This guy dumped into food, so 6 more turns. But I'd like to put him in infrastructure and then build something here. So we do have a market. It's a bonus of money, of 5 money if we can get all this stuff. But I don't think we're going to do that. Plus, we need pottery, so that's a no-go. Tavern, not going to happen as well. Weapons, we're not manufacturing any just yet. We could do a public works here. A smokehouse does give us food and health, but it costs a lot of money. And a ranch would give us food, and it produces cattle. So we can actually do a ranch here, so let's do that. And that'll help us out a lot. Bonus pop here, so growth in 6 turns, but we can also build a new building. We'll put him in infrastructure. Produces horses, gives us food. Can already be imported from Nestus. But we can produce our own. We could get charcoal. Gives us infrastructure and money as well. And the tavern. So, let's see. Produce horses. Nestus. Where's Nestus? So this is Nestus, I'm guessing it has horses. Maybe not. Where's Nestus? We can get horses from someplace. We should produce our own horses. It's not a bad idea, but well, if we take this, we'll have horses and coal. So that's the thing. So does it make sense to build that if we can take that and get horses and coal? We do still get the bonus with food, which isn't bad. It will help with our growth. It does cost us some infrastructure, though. If we get the charcoal pile, it will produce coal. It needs lumber, which we have. It gives us infrastructure, gives us money. That's actually a pretty good deal. And 5 turns to build it. Okay, so now we can build a new building here as well. Since we reset all of this. So we got a gladiator school. Decadus increase. You need weapons. So we'd have to trade for weapons. You get a bonus of 7 money and -1 manpower if you got wild beasts, but it takes a ton of money to run this. Somewhat costly to operate, I would say. We got a slave market, but it increases decadence too. But -2 infrastructure, +5 money. I don't know if that seems beneficial. Armorer. Costs a lot of infrastructure and money, but gives us a lot of equipment. That's a good building. Got the sawmill, which gives us a ton of infrastructure. A sanitation costs some infrastructure, gives us a ton of health. And the horses. Let's go for sanitation. I like that. We'll get the health bonus. The +8 health should help us. Increased worker labor. Yep. What was the modifier for health here? Where can I see that again? I think it's under food. Yeah, food usage from stockpile. There's a place to see where health is affecting your food output. Here we go. Health penalty -5. So if we get the +8, then that'll offset that. Pretty beneficial. All right, and our army looks like they're ready to move. So let's get them in and capture this objective. And we'll end it off here since we're out of time. So I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.